Hey, TikTok, YouTube, all you internet folks, Clue Man here. So, hey, let me ask a question. Where are all you 2A, Second Amendment, Gadsden flag flying, don't tread on me constitutional patriots? Where are you guys? I spent most of my life in the military around right wing dipshits, and I lived along the 49th parallel in Montana, Idaho. I've lived in Wyoming. I've been around you guys my whole life, and you were constantly touting this I'm against tyranny. Ain't going to be any kings in my country. You're completely and 100% ready to take up arms against tyranny. And the shit's happening right in front of you, literally right in front of you. There are people, not just undocumented guest workers, but there are literally American citizens being rounded up right in front of you. You have a dictator in the White House who considers himself king, who has no checks and balances. Now the Supreme Court has come out and even said that the judiciary, that a federal judge in Arizona can't say anything, can't keep the Trump administration from doing anything. Maybe just in Arizona, but not nationwide. That's the Supreme Court's job. Well, the Supreme Court is in Trump's back pocket. So essentially, with Congress sitting on their hands, there are no checks and balances to this authoritarian king who was put in power by oligarchs. And you constitutional patriots aren't doing shit. And I'm curious why. I mean, I have my theories. You're okay with a king as long as it's your king, right? Because as long as it's a guy who's as homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, misogynist, and as racist as you're okay. As long as the enemy are people like me, you're okay with having a king. Not realizing that at some point, these rights that are being taken away, the Constitution being usurped, you don't realize that eventually it's going to touch you. Yeah, even you, white nationalist, white supremacist, you know, um, Christo-fascist white male dipshits are going to get affected. I'm not sure how yet. I think what's going to end up happening is once they get rid of all the undocumented guest workers and the crops are literally rotting in the fields, they're going to have to find people to pick those strawberries. Maybe they'll have to, you know, force you guys to do it. I don't know. No, there's bad stuff going down in our country. Oh, I know how it's going to affect you negatively. If you're a 2A supporter, you should Google personal gun ownership in North Korea or personal gun ownership in Hungary, personal gun ownership in China or Russia. Google that because, see, they can't just take guns away from Democrats, guys like me. At some point, if it gets bad enough in our country and it turns to armed conflict in the streets, citizens against military and or federal agents, um, they're going to have to ban firearms. And they can't just take them away from me. They're going to have to take them away from everybody. Then maybe you guys will be affected and be, huh? What's going on? My rights are being usurped here? Fuck. I better do something. I think y'all are pussies and cowards, and that's why you haven't done anything. Yeah, just one person's opinion. There's your clues.